You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Well, welcome back to the Sunday Shit Show, guys. Take two. um,
You got the dang episode wrong,
I got the
guys.
episode wrong. I thought it was
I had to
24, but
correct them, and
that
they
was
told me I
last
was
episode.
wrong.
Yeah,
I didn't
whatever.
say nothing but laugh at both of you.
Look, I know what episode I sat out on, okay?
Yes, yes, yes. I thought
That's how I knew.
I fixed it in my Discord, but I guess not. That's my fault. But welcome, welcome. Today we do have Beatrix and Nicole. How's everyone doing today?
Pretty
I'm
good.
good.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You right there, Beatrix?
Oh, I'm fine. Just got the case of the giggles.
No worries, no worries. So, anything new with Miss Nicole in the last week?
I quit smoking.
Okay, that's
Congrats.
good. I remember you had
Congrats.
the vape for a while. That's true. True, true, true. Okay, that's good. Congrats.
I quit
Okay,
fully.
okay. I mean, you gotta
I've
start
had any
somewhere.
nicotine.
Okay,
No. Um,
there you go.
I also had an eye appointment yesterday and a dentist appointment today.
Okay, very good.
My eyesight has gotten a little worse, but my
Of
teeth are in
course.
perfect condition.
All right, all right. Well, eyesight goes, with age. So, although I still got perfect vision. So, what can I say?
Ha ha ha.
But
I
Beatrix.
can't say. I can't say nothing about the teeth because I ain't got any.
Okay, you got eyes.
But I should be wearing glasses.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know where they're at this moment.
There you go. There you go.
I don't like wearing them. They don't sit right on my face. No,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I went and applied for a loan, so I'm gonna fix my smashed car.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna go get another one. I
Very
hate
nice.
cars anyway.
Yeah. No,
So-
I don't blame you on that. So for anyone that's
I don't know.
listening that listened to the last episode and is listening to this episode, me and Beatrix literally just recorded that episode the day before we recorded this one. So that's why it's not taking her a week to get a loan. It's taking her a little over 24
Yeah, that's right.
hours. That's all.
Yeah. I think what I applied at like noon yesterday or something like that.
Yep, yep.
Sometimes it does take up to a week to get a loan, though. Like,
Yeah, it does take time to get a loan, but I don't think she's gone to
No,
get the loan yet. So
Well, no, yeah. I'm with the credit union, and they seem pretty quick about it.
okay,
see, the credit union my husband uses is super quick about them too.
yeah,
Yeah, I
But
wanna
banks are so picky though.
yeah.
I don't go. I'm with the credit union. I love it. I will never. I don't care if I move out of this country. I will come back just to be a part of the credit union
There you go.
and like bank if I have to. Like, they're so great about everything. Banks, I am. I hate them. I've been red flagged for no reason. Couldn't do nothing for months.
Jesus.
And imagine being on direct deposit.
Yeah.
Can't touch anything.
Damn.
So like you're making money, and then
It's just not coming into you.
and
It's
then
not
like
accessible.
we fixed it. We fixed it. I got away from that bank. I moved out of the state, moved back, and I'm still red flagged. Couldn't open a bank account back in Pennsylvania for like 6 months. It was horrible.
Jesus.
So no, never. Fuck banks. Never do it again.
I hear you. I don't blame you on that. Yeah.
What are you
We
eating
actually
now?
got a loan.
Sorry, I just saw
No.
her stuff. Okay.
We actually just got a loan before the bus that we bought, so that came in pretty quick.
We just got
So-
a loan too, actually,
For what?
and that was also pretty quick. We got one of those stand-on zero-turn lawnmowers because we have a lot of property.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Like commercial grade lawnmower. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those are so nice.
Want to know who used it first?
Did you? Yeah.
You?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
Just do
He
donuts
was at
around.
work. He was at work, and I was like, "Fine, I won't do it. I won't do it." And then he left for work, and I was like, "I'm gonna do it."
Yup.
So I did it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome. That's what's up.
Listen, don't leave me home alone with new toys, okay?
No, I don't blame you on that.
Right?
Yeah.
It nah. If someone would have left me alone with their tractor, I'd be on it.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. So, before we go into the episode, we wanted to see what your guys' shitty show weekly update is. Nicole, we'll start with you since you weren't here last recording.
Um, well, probably just what I said earlier. I quit smoking. So everyone who's quit
That's good.
smoking knows what comes with that.
Oh yeah, but that's good.
And I
The
hear
short temper, the tiredness, fucking
Eye
the
twitching.
hungry. I'm constantly eating
Yeah.
because I need something to do. So I'm constantly eating. I feel
Sunflower
like I'm gonna
seeds.
gain
it's like
shit
an
ton of
oil
weight.
fixation.
Sunflower
Get
seeds.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, sunflower seeds.
or like sugar-free candies.
Well, I've been chewing gum too.
Yeah.
Like that's all I do. Like every time I have an urge to, because I need to keep busy. You
Yeah.
know,
I've kind of,
so-
I
Yeah.
kind of feel bad now because I chain smoke like a motherfucker.
Oh no, smoke.
Yeah, and honestly, seeing other people smoking and vaping and shit in front of me, it makes the
Oh.
urge so bad. But at the same
Just look at
time,
me,
it's
Omi.
not
It's
strong
okay.
enough.
Just look at me.
Well, the urge isn't strong enough to make me go out to my car and get it, you know?
There you go. There you
So
go.
I still have it. It's out there. I just have
Okay.
not. I have a good willpower, you know?
No, I hear you. I hear you.
My cigarette out. Put my cigarette out. I know what that feeling is. I wanted to punch somebody in their face just to take their cigarette.
It's okay. It doesn't bother me.
You sure?
That's just why I had to get some snacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
So I guess you say,
Don't
what are you
worry.
munching on now?
Calling her
Mind
out.
your business.
It looks good. I can't help it. I love food. I want to know.
That's hilarious.
Let me live vicarious through you
Yep,
with
yep.
the food. No, man, I probably smoke enough for all three of us.
Yeah, I used to. I quit a long time ago though. But I still smoke cigars, but not as often as I used to either. So, I guess.
I like cigars.
Yeah.
I think you guys have seen me smoke a few of my Black and Mild wood tips.
Those aren't cigars. Those are
I know
fake
they're not.
cigars. Okay.
Those are poor people cigars, okay? I can't
I used to.
afford a
What
good
was it?
cigar.
The Philly blunts. That's what I used to smoke all the time. Until I had like real cigar, and I was like, I can't smoke a Philly blunt anymore. It ruined it. But
See, I get the flavored Black and Milds, but like
Okay.
to have a real cigar, nothing beats it.
yes, very
But
very
also, when you can afford an 89-cent cigar and you can't get a pack of cigarettes, they last a while.
true. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. So, Beatrix, anything shitty with you in the since the last recording?
I had a creeper at work today, but like other than that, nah.
No.
It's kind of bland and boring.
Sounds good. All right. Well, sorry for that creeper. I had
What
3
did you
people
say?
cut me off today in my truck.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
you
like,
don't-
driving
you know?
wise or like talking wise,
No,
because
I
we
had
can
you
up that
guys-
count if you
I have
want.
you guys cut me off all the time during this, so I listen to the recordings sometimes, and I'm like, I was trying to say something, but I just let you guys talk over me. So, you know.
Don't
Well,
do
stop
that.
doing
Yell
that.
at us. Say something.
But yeah. No.
Just start talking louder until what we were saying over
Yeah,
you
of course.
is
I'm just
under
gonna start
you.
muting you guys, so that way only the people hear me. So.
That works.
And then I'm gonna
I
get
don't
the
care.
comments. Like, of course he does. He's a man, you know.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, just people cut me off. Like there's 2 lanes going into 1 lane, and I'm literally 90% of my truck is in front of this guy, and then he just gasses it and runs right in front of me, and I'm
I
like,
hate that. so
fucking
much.
hell. And like in my load in the back, I had a pallet that was stacked higher than normal, and one break or one misturn, it would have fallen over. I was like, fucking hell. Like I hope everything's okay. Everything worked out fine, but still, that's some bullshit.
Dude, I hate that so much when people do that.
Those
Yes,
PS,
yes.
just one of those PSAs to say, watch out for truck drivers. Like,
Seriously, you don't know what we're carrying. Like me, I carry stacks of beer. One sharp yank and everything's fucked. So I don't
yeah.
know.
Dude, those big trucks will mess you up. I
That
know
too.
someone got hit by a beer truck.
That's
It ripped
and
their bike into two pieces,
yeah.
and they had to go
One
and learn how to
lady,
walk again.
one lady cut me off and she had a child in the back. I could have fucking ended everything that today, and I would have felt like shit, and it
Yeah,
wouldn't even been my fault.
right?
But no,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
scary.
It's crazy.
Nobody wants to be stuck behind a truck because it moves slow.
No, exactly, exactly. So, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, it's your fault, Matt. Stop being so slow.
Hey, hey, I wish I could fucking just yank that bitch, but no, I can't.
No,
Um,
I'm not carrying beer. You
yeah,
can't.
exactly.
If
No, no.
it's glass, especially if it's bottles or cans, you
Yeah,
can
it's
mess all
both,
that up.
both,
Yeah.
and kegs. And the worst part is with the kegs. Like if I overtip a keg and it runs into another pallet that's low enough where it's glass, all that's
Oh, it
gone.
shatters all.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's happened to me once already. So I know.
You can pop a keg to have that explode in the back. It
It
destroys everything.
hasn't happened yet, and surprisingly, nobody that I know has popped a keg yet.
Okay.
So yeah, they've even told me like, because sometimes we have to bring the kegs downstairs, which is fucking ridiculous. And I did it. I did two kegs at one time going downstairs. That's 300 and we'll say that's like 320 pounds going downstairs. That's that's a shit ton of weight. But yeah, it was insane. Um,
Be careful.
yeah. Well, after that, I did two trips of that, and then I was like, no, my back's not ready for this life. So I just started doing one keg at a time, one keg, and I was like, fuck this. Um, okay, so Beatrix, you got a fun fact for us today?
Oh, don't you do your word first?
It's fine. I can do my word
Okay.
if you want.
Alright. Well, I just want to do it how you guys normally do it, you know?
It's just how we don't have a set schedule.
Okay. I wasn't sure, you know?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Alright, I'll read my fun fact.
Okay.
So, the fun fact I have today is the iconic rainbow flag was designed in 1978. The first Pride fact is on the history of the iconic rainbow flag. Gilbert Baker created the rainbow flag, the international symbol of LGBTQ plus community, in 1978. The original 8 colors, or it was originally 8 colors, but later reduced to 6: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, by removing hot pink and blending turquoise and indigo into royal blue. So that's my fun fact.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, then.
Well, there's a little bit more about the guy that made the flag.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. I don't want to
All
hear about
right.
some old dude.
Some old bastard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, poor man. He's like a symbol, an icon, and you guys are like, fuck him.
We don't care about him. We care about the flag he made. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm just teasing.
No, I didn't know that it was originally 8 colors, though, and got reduced to 6.
That's crazy.
Yeah, hot
Sexism right
pink,
there.
turquoise, and indigo were
Getting a
the colors.
telemarketer call. Should I answer it?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Just scream violently into the phone.
Say, oh,
Hello.
daddy.
Help, a nonprofit. Our records indicate you may qualify for up to $75,000
Hello.
to help you pay off high interest debt or other items.
Hello.
Please press 2 to
Yeah, like a robot.
Yeah. I get those all
I
the
love
time.
when they ask how your day is. I go, horrible. I murdered my mom, and it goes, oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
My mom's alive.
I always try to make them feel awkward. And then there was one time I did it, and it was at an actual person. And they're like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, well, now you know.
I answered one time and it was just like a bunch of noise and stuff. And then they started humming and I was like, oh, you're going to hum to me now? And then it went silent and they hung up. I was like, huh, must not have realized they were still on the call, so I was going to hang up or something.
Right,
you know?
right.
Didn't expect me to answer.
All right, so Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I love the telemarketers that call,
Yeah.
and you can hear their kids in the background, and they
Yes.
start screaming in a different language at their children, and then they go right back to you like nothing happened.
Yep,
I
yep.
love that.
Hell yeah. It's what my wife does to me. She starts screaming at me in English, and then she goes back to her Spanish, on her phone calls. So, my Urban Dictionary word of the day is going orca.
Going Gorka?
Orca. O-R-C-A.
Like killer whale or
Orca.
Orca.
Just Orca?
Going orca.
Going Orca.
Yes.
Okay.
Got any clues or hints? Or,
Getting ultra violent out of nowhere for no reason?
close.
yeah,
Killer whales do that.
Yeah.
yeah, they'll just tip boats for fun and drown the people that are on it.
Going berserk or acting out at work due to years of accumulated frustration with your capacity and coworkers and a boss who really suck.
Oh.
Going orca.
Are you gonna go Orca there, Matt?
No, not at my job. No. Like today I wanted to, with a couple of my stops and just be like, fuck this. Someone told me that they'll be down in 10 minutes. So I waited 20 minutes for them. And they didn't show up. So I took a picture of all their shit in front of their door and I was like, here's your shit. I didn't say that obviously, but I was like, here's your stuff. So, yes, going orca.
I've done that multiple times in my life, I guess.
I
Yep.
did too once. I told one of my supervisors because we were outside. She pulled me outside because I was really off and everything. I was just having a rough day. I was very nice to all the guests and everything, but I was just when nobody was around, I was like, fuck this. I don't fucking need this bullshit. So she pulls me outside and she was trying to talk to me and everything. I was like, fuck you. If you want to send me home, fucking send me home. But I'm going to go back to fucking work. I don't want to talk to you. And she let me finish my day because she didn't want to stay late. So, yes. But, anyways, I have a game that I heard on a radio station a while ago. And it's called Guess That Movie. So, I thought of this all this last minute since I just did it today. I thought of a few movies and I described them horribly. And I want to see if you guys can guess them.
Okay, did you make sure to pick movies that I'm actually gonna know?
You should know 1, 2,
Since I live under a rock.
3, 4, 5, maybe 6.
How many movies
7
are we
you should
doing?
know. 8 you should know. 9's a 50-50. 10 is a 50-50. 10 I think you should know too. So 10.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm ready.
You
Okay.
ready?
Sure.
All right. So the first one is about a guy that slept with an acquaintance's sister and friended them to turn their backs on them to eventually be accepted as one of them. Do you want me to read that again?
Yeah.
All right. So a guy slept with an acquaintance's sister and friended them to turn their backs on them, or to turn to turn his back on them to eventually be accepted as one of them?
I have no fucking clue.
No idea.
Fast and Furious, baby.
Oh god.
Paul Walker slept with Vin Diesel, which was an acquaintance at the time, turned their back on him because he was like, I'm a cop, like, fuck you, and then friended them. So, yes. There you go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're right. It did as soon as you said it to me.
So,
Although you
Not
did
a
just
fan.
say that he slept with Vin Diesel.
or slept with Vin Diesel's sister. Sorry, slept with Vin Diesel's sister. I mean, you never know. Maybe that's why they were so close, too. Alright, so the next one is a bunch of strangers become close together and get into a bunch of fights with random people to protect their loved ones, friends, and strangers.
Oh my god, that could be like any number of movies.
The Avengers.
That could be Avengers, but no, that's not what I was thinking of.
Any Marvel movie.
No Marvel.
Pretty much.
No Marvel.
Any superhero movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a specific group of people.
X-Men?
Alright, how about this? A group of strangers that are teenagers become close together and get into a bunch of fights with random people to protect their loved ones, friends,
Teen Titans.
and
Yeah.
strangers. No. Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Well, no, they weren't strangers.
That's
They went to
old.
No, they
the
were.
same high school.
They were.
They went to the
went
same
to
high school, the majority.
So they just because they went to the
They
same
like
high
knew
school,
of each other.
they were still strangers. Just because
Two
you
of them
know
were
of
friends.
someone.
Two of them were friends.
That's two of them. How about the rest?
But that's not a
They
group
were
of
all
strangers.
there's a
Two
group
of
of
them know each
strangers.
other.
There's a group of strangers.
I watched that shit religiously when I was a kid. It was on every Sunday
Oh
morning.
hell yeah!
And then 4 o'clock or 4:15, depending on where you lived on the East Coast, came on one of the other channels.
Yeah, no, here. All right, so the next one. It's a more recent movie series. So there's your first hint. A married man quits his day job to spend time with his wife. His wife later gets murdered along with his dog. He goes on an overkill of revenge to end up alone.
I'm like,
Damn right. There you go.
it was either Punisher or John Wick, but you said recent. And Punisher wasn't as recent.
And the Punisher didn't have a dog.
Yes, he did. In the comic books, he did.
Okay, well, not in the movies, so.
But he wasn't, like, obsessed with it like John Wick.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, so how about this one? A single guy working construction finds an evening job making side money, becomes really good at what he does, and helps run a club with some other guys. After a while, he becomes very wanted and very famous with the women.
The
It's
part
like
that's
any
throwing me
mob.
off about this is like the construction part.
Yeah, no.
It's like any mob movie almost.
Nope. It's not a mom movie. The construction part was like the intro of this movie, so it's not a big part of the movie, but it's a part of it.
You have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No, you guys
I feel like
give
I'm
up?
gonna know what it is, but
Yeah, right?
You guys give up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Magic Mike.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
god.
why
I've
I've
actually
never
never
seen it.
seen that.
I've never seen it.
No?
Me neither.
Okay. Well, I have, so.
And it was
Of course you
popular
have.
among the ladies, so of course you would
Yes,
think
of
we
course.
liked
That's
it.
what I thought. Like, I was like, this one you have to know. Like, come on now.
Next one, how about this? Before you even go further, I've never seen the 50 Shades of Grey or read the book, so if you read something like that to me, I wouldn't know.
Okay. Alright.
I have seen all of those and read the books.
Okay.
You like it?
Yeah.
It is a good series. I can tell you that. It's a pretty good series. It's very interesting, but very good. Yeah. All right. This kid is unwanted, gets abused throughout his younger life. He then finds out his parents are not liked by his guardians and goes off to a school to become one of the popular kids. He eventually saves everyone around him multiple times.
Harry Potter.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay. So this one, the next one is a very short, but maybe you guys get it. Hopefully. Or it's just showing my age, and maybe Beatrix gets it, so. Because you're closer to my age, so.
I think I'm older than you.
You are, but still. Two friends that listen to music and laugh about stupid stuff. One of them is obsessed with toilet paper.
I
Beavis
know
and
it.
Butthead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had
Yep,
the
yep.
comic book season.
Yes.
I like how you said that she was gonna get it, but I got it.
I know. I
Oh
was surprised.
no, I knew it, but
Her
I wouldn't.
face-
I
do
said it.
her
I
face-
said it first.
Yeah, her face was like, like yeah.
I knew. I wanted to give her a chance.
Yeah.
Because I was
I knew
pretty
what it
quick
was.
on.
The
Hell
first
yeah,
thought
hell yeah.
when you said toilet paper, I was like TP, TP for
Yeah,
my
exactly.
bunghole.
I didn't want to say
Like,
TP, but I was like, that would give it away, so I just said toilet paper. Alright.
My dad would let us watch that. Like my biological father, when we were kids, would let us watch that at night at his house.
Yeah.
My mom was so against it.
Oh yeah.
So incredibly. My dad would sit there and watch it and laugh. My mom would be pissed
Yep.
when we'd come back and have our shirts up and walking around like that. Cornholio.
So I used to have a little TV with antennas in my room when I was younger, and I'd have it on like volume 1, and I'd be like this, very close. I'd be watching South Park, WWE, Beavis and Butthead, and as soon as I heard
Hot
someone
chicken?
come say what?
Robot Chicken?
No, that's after.
No,
that was
Adult
after me.
Swim?
That was after me.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Some of it's funny.
Yeah. But like as soon as I heard somebody walk through, I'd click the power off, it'd turn off, and I'd go lay in bed and pretend I'd go to sleep.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. The next one is 3 really old women gather together to ruin a holiday for the whole neighborhood. They go through a lot of trials and end up failing at the end.
Like, it sounds kind of familiar, but I don't.
They
think
just
I
made
know.
a sequel not too long ago. And they were older in this movie, technically. So
Oh, the chick that did Maid's voice, I think, is in it, right?
who?
So, the chick that from Family Guy, she does Meg's.
No,
She's married to Ashton Kutcher. Not that
No.
one.
no, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe are you thinking of what Moms or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
All right. No, I don't know.
no.
No idea.
Okay.
Why did it take that many times for the mic to pick up me
No
saying
clue.
no idea? I literally said it like 5 times.
Hocus Pocus.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
see, I was thinking of like witches and fairies and shit too. I was
you
like
got
3
witches,
old
yeah,
ladies. I
yeah.
knew it. Like
Yep,
what?
yep. All right, so here's another one. Another series. One guy has been chosen to help save the world. Through all different realities, he lives in his oh fucking hell. Hold on. Wow, I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say there. So one guy has been chosen to help save the world. He lives in one world, but to save it, he has to go to the other reality to save his world.
Doctor Strange.
No.
don't know.
Not that recent. It's a little
Not
bit
that
of an
recent?
older one, but not an older one.
Like early 2000s?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's when the last one was made. Before COVID.
I have no idea.
It sounds super familiar.
Oh,
It
is
does,
not
but
Ant-
there's so many different things it could be.
Yeah, because like Ant-Man has
Nope.
like different, but it's not that new.
No, it's not that new.
Is it Marvel based
No.
or superhero based?
No.
Okay.
He does have powers, I guess you can say, but not those kind of powers, like superhero powers.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm gonna throw in the towel.
Matrix.
Seen that. I've never seen it, that's why I wouldn't guess it.
Beatrix, your face.
I love the Matrix.
I told you these are horrible explanations of the movies, and you guys have to guess
I
some.
But it's so basic.
It is,
like,
yeah.
I could be any
It could
strand. Like
be.
I'm running through my head as fast as I can, like going backwards in dates.
Yeah, yep. So this one you guys might not get, depending on the type of movies you guys watch. But I just watched this not too long ago, so. Excuse me. A family crosses the border to pick up some drugs to bring back to a college friend. When everything
Meet
goes.
the Millers.
Okay.
We're the Millers.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, she was.
She was
quick
good.
on
She was good.
that.
So let me read it first.
We're the Millers.
Yeah. We're the Millers. Yeah. So it's a family crosses the border to pick up some drugs to bring back to a college friend. When everything goes wrong, they end up with an officer who tries to help them, not knowing what is in their possession. So, meet the Millers. Or we're the Millers, sorry. And the last one?
I never saw it.
No.
I want
It's
to
funny.
though.
It's good. It's a good one. I like it.
All right.
The last one I didn't type up, but I'm going to think of it real quick.
Freaky Fast, like Jimmy Dad.
So it's about a girl that's lost in the world. And no, that'd be something, right? And she just graduates college, I believe. And she meets up with this random ass dude and falls head over heels and just gets drugged into this whole other world of activities. We'll say that. Like I said, it's a horrible description, but yeah.
I have no clue. I have absolute no idea.
Nicole? No? 50 Shades of Grey.
She was in college. She didn't graduate college.
I thought she graduated college, no? No, she eventually
she was
graduates
in
college. She eventually graduates college, the third
Well,
movie,
no,
I
but
think.
in 50 Shades of Grey, she was in college.
It's okay. It's close enough.
Never seen them. Never
No.
read the books. Wouldn't have a clue. You could show me a clip and be like, "What's that movie from?" or the clip from. I'd
Maybe
be
I
like,
will.
"I have no idea."
Maybe I will.
And she didn't meet a random guy either.
She worked for him.
She
That's
just, like,
the only thing I knew.
No, she had to go do the interview for her roommate.
A
because her
random
roommate-
guy. She met a random guy
It wasn't
in
random.
an interview.
And their meeting wasn't random.
Well, I didn't want to give away too much. So,
You had to describe it poorly, and I have
Exactly.
to say.
exactly.
Well.
I did my job.
Like,
I thought 50 Shades of Grey, and I was gonna say it, but I was like, what if I'm wrong? I don't want to sound stupid. So.
And I like even said I would have no clue if you
Exactly.
explained it.
I wanted to be like, and we talked about this before, but I didn't want to give it away.
Right. I was hoping you would do something like that, like slip up just a little bit in your
Yeah.
tiredness.
I know. I'm exhausted, but it's all good. So, Miss Nicole,
Yes,
you
sir.
have Am I the Asshole?
I do. Let me sit up and get all nice and close and personal so it actually picks me up.
There you go.
It is a pretty short one, but I shall get to it.
Sounds good.
The
Sounds
title is Am I the Asshole for Leaving My Friend at Pride? Today, me, 29 female, and my dearest friend, 30 male, went to Pride together. I live 1 hour and 30 minutes away, but used to live where he does. I drove over, picked him up, and drove us to the parade, about 20 minutes from his home. I drove as he was drinking already, and I'm a DD as I am 1.5 years sober. I don't mind. After the parade, we walked to a bar close by. We'd agreed to eat afterwards and agreed to be home by 5 because we both work tomorrow. Around 2:30, I told him I wanted to leave. He was having fun drinking, mingling, and had bumped into other friends. He said he'd get an Uber home when I could get started home, so I left. I texted him to check in with him throughout the evening. He finally called me around 10, cussing me out and saying that I was a bad friend for leaving him. Reminder, he is a 20-minute Uber from home and is super familiar with the town. We grew up there. I'm really disheartened and sad that he is now saying this. I might be the asshole for leaving him, but I felt like he didn't want to stay on our timeline, and it isn't exactly fun for me to spend hours at a bar. I did stay there for an hour.
Nah, not the asshole.
Yeah, I
Nah.
don't think you are.
I think he's just calling and cussing you out because he's drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
People do stupid shit when they're drunk, so.
He was already drinking pretty heavily, it seems like, by the point he was saying, hey, I want to go home. Probably
Yeah.
forgot he even said, hey, go ahead, I'll get an Uber. And then by that point, he's probably close to being shit-faced. So that guy's an asshole for even acting like that, knowing his friend was a sober person.
Yeah, yeah. Very true, very true. Yeah, he's definitely the asshole on that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Sunday Shit Show. I know these last few episodes have been a little bit shorter. That is my fault. I haven't been able to plan too much, but I do plan on making them more entertaining and figuring out more stuff that we can bring into this stuff. Bring into these, wow, I can't even fucking speak, to this podcast. But yeah, again, make sure you guys follow us. We do have an Instagram. You can follow us at The Sunday Shit Show. We do have a Facebook as well, at The Sunday Shit Show at gmail.com. Or, sorry. We also do have a Facebook, which you can follow us at The Sunday Shit Show. If you guys do want to reach out to us privately, feel free to email us. We do have an email, which is thesundayshitshow at gmail.com. I am normally always on that email, so you guys can email me. Just give me about 24 to 48 hours to reply. That's all I ask. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Nicole, you got anything?
I do not. Not that
No?
I can think of. Just keeping it strong on the no nicotine kick, and
Hell yeah. I should get you a shock collar. Every time you think of nicotine, just shock yourself. That'll help you out.
thanks.
Anytime,
I'll think about
anytime. Beatrix, you got anything else for today? Besides
Nope.
keeping it stoned over there?
Hey,
Love
man,
it, love
some
it.
people drink,
Hey,
some people, we all
Yeah.
have stuff.
Yeah,
I like
We all
hell
have
that.
our vices. Absolutely.
yeah.
It's not
Hell
even
yeah.
a vice. I don't even smoke during the week normally,
Hey,
and
nothing wrong with that.
I just wanted to today.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Love it, love it. Love that energy. Well, we will catch you all next Sunday on the Sunday Shit Show and hope you all have a shitty week.
Bye.